Nation, how are you all? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you're new to this channel, this is where I talk about the care, the propagation, everything to do about plants. It's also a channel where you're most welcome to pop in the comments section your love, your joy, and how you take care of your plants. So today I'm going to show you how to repot and rejuvenate a peperomia. So this one here is a Peperomia Moonlight, and it has yellow leaves, and that's because there's not enough soil in the pot for it to absorb the nutrients from the soil and the fertilizing. Also, it's starting to outgrow the pot because the roots are actually starting to grow down the drainage hole. So it definitely needs to repot it. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please hit the likes button and consider subscribing so the Plant Nation team and myself can produce more videos to help you take care of your plants, and you can pass on these tips with your friends and family to help them take care of their plants as well. So I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see what I'm actually doing when I'm repotting the plant. So I won't be long, I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So let's repot this Peperomia Moonlight. The soil mixture I'm using today contains 50% premium potting mix, 10% orchid mix, and 40% perlite. I find this soil mixture works well for me because it maintains the moisture, but it's still very well draining. If I don't have the orchid potting mix, then I'll use 50% premium potting mix and 50% perlite. There's also a layer of horticultural charcoal at the bottom. This helps to prevent bacteria and fungus in the soil. Also, I put in a little bit of slowly released fertilizer in the mixture already. So this plant has already been watered yesterday. It makes it easier to get the plant out of its pot. So I'm just going to tilt it and then pop it in the new pot. With Peperomia, I don't break up this actual root system because they do have very fine roots, and so I don't want to damage any of the roots. And then I'm going to backfill the pot now. So this pot is about almost 3 sizes bigger than the original pot. Usually I would only go 2 sizes higher, but I'm doing this because Melbourne's in lockdown at the moment, so this is all the pots I have. The other part is I do want to propagate this plant as well, so I'm going to show you how to propagate this plant in soil. So I'm just going to backfill it. Okay, so I backfilled my plant. I've also created a mess in the meantime, but it's okay, that's part of potting a plant. So to check if it's properly backfilled, first of all is I tap the pot on the table. By doing this, it helps to make sure that the soil is going all the way down the pot. The other tip I have is when you're repotting a plant, to check if the soil all going down, get a stick. So I happen to have my trusty chopstick here. I go around the pot all the way, just making sure that all the soil is going down and there's no air pockets. Because if it's air pockets, it's an area where the plant cannot access the water, and so it's not going to be as healthy. So get rid of any areas that have no soil. Just make sure it's all completely in. And then once again, just tap it again. So now that it's actually been backfilled, the pot, what I'm going to do is actually show you how to propagate this plant in soil. So I have clean clippers here. So all these leaves are yellow. For example, this one here is yellow. I'm just going to use clippers to cut it. There's my cutting, and then I'm going to put a hole in the soil with my chopstick and then just pop it in the soil. You can propagate these peperomia in water, but because I'm repotting this and I want to make it full quickly and easily, I'm just going to soil propagate it. So I'm going to show you how to do another one. So say this one here, let's turn it around. Say this one here is a little bit yellow. So there's this one here that's a little bit yellow. I'm going to use my clippers, cut it. Once again, I'm going to choose a place in the pot. I'll pop it right near the other propagation. Makes it easier for me to towel and make sure that the soil is moist for the new cuttings. And then I'm just going to tuck it in the soil. So that's how to propagate this plant. I'm also going to get rid of any of the yellow bits as well. That's extremely yellow. The leaves are extremely yellow, like this one here is not going to be good for propagation because it's not going to be able to photosynthesize or actually create its own nutrients quickly. So I'm just going to prune this one and it just came right off. I'm just get rid of it. So that's how to repot a peperomia. After this, I'm just going to lightly water it. I won't water it a lot because I actually watered this plant yesterday already. Okay guys, that's how to repot, prune and propagate a peperomia. If you'd like more detail on how to propagate peperomia via soil or water, check out my other video in the description area. I'll keep you updated on the progress of this plant. And I like to mention that generally I would only repot a peperomia in spring. However, this was an emergency repotting because this plant definitely needed repotting because the roots were coming out of the bottom of the soil and the leaves were starting to turn yellow. If you did enjoy this kind of content, please hit the likes button and consider subscribing so the Plant Nation team and myself can produce more videos on how to repot plants. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll catch you next time. Bye.